Oh, this is O.A.Fleming.
So this goes as part of the front kind of administrative area, is what we're thinking. But as you come through here, you have a number of offices off of this area.
You got papers and everything.
You know, for utility billing, finance, human resources, city manager, city secretary. It could be in this front area here.
There's the office, the front office right here.
What's that?
There's the front office.
Yeah, for billing.
Yes.
Back when I was
Oh, you going down memory lane.
oh yeah. Good old times here.
I think there's more. Oh yeah, there's more over here. Also. You have more offices here and here.
What do you plan to do here, Tim? If this were, I mean, have you thought about it? If this were to become?
Well, I mean, I you know, and
The front office.
architects have to lay it all out. But what I'm envisioning for this front corner of the building would be for city hall staff, finance, HR, utility billing court, and then you have a city secretary, city manager's office.
Oh, this one. It's a story about like a horror story about Fleming or something. Oh, it's a library.
But over here in this room here, you
Ooh.
can actually have your city council chambers and court.
Oh yeah.
And you could actually set up utility billing in court here and potentially in this area as well, because this is, you know, significant space.
Oh man, what happened to that chair?
What's that?
So what happened to that chair over there?
The chair? Yeah, I
It
mean,
took them a minute to get it up there.
I know, and the way it got up there.
we're probably throwing it that window and it bounced.
It's just people probably. Who knows?
Seems to be a lot more broken windows from the last time I was here.
You think that, you think so?
I think so.
And there's actually behind here, there's another room that could be used as a council executive session room. So we wouldn't have to kick everybody out whenever we went into executive session. Or it could be used as a jury room for deliberation.
So
Restrooms right here.
And the public restrooms.
what was so this building was a study done for mold or what's the deal?
No, we have not had any study done for mold in this building. When the architect was over here, and obviously it'd be something, because in fact it hasn't had HVAC. But he said he didn't see any indication of it.
He's over here.
You know, so, and then here, got some more
Oh,
offices.
there's a computer class over here.
Here, and obviously these classrooms here could be broken up into multiple offices.
I forgot whose classroom this is. Back off here.
Yeah, but as you're looking, you don't see any stains on the ceiling tiles,
Yep, you're right.
on the walls.
Unless it was to be done real quick, just to make it look good. But it looks real good.
There's a community development code, building and code. Could be back here.
It's got good bones, is
Yeah.
how I
That's what the architect said.
The what?
That's what the architect said, it's just a closet. There's another office here.
What the heck's over here?
Oh, that's coming off my
Okay, I'm about to say.
Well, but
A little strange.
So there's two here, two offices that are plenty big for community development. And then back here, Councilman. Go down this wing down here. So there's four hallways like this. They're pretty much identical. And they have, each one has 4 rooms. Here, here, there, and there. Right?
Yeah. Every room has its own restroom. Well, because that was.
I mean, obviously, these rooms would be broken up, I think. But there's a lot of space here that I think that easily the police department and the jail could go in this corner. With that and probably across this hall here, put a secure doorway, and the police department would have its own entrance.
Yeah. We'll kind of just make all this over here this way, police or what?
Yeah, so you have that one, this one, and then 2 more, exactly the same thing. So this here would be the police department. Potentially. And these don't have exterior doors like the ones on that side of the building, but they're laid out similarly from the standpoint of the sizes of the rooms.
Restroom's still in good shape. Nice, yeah, this building's a lot better shape.
for it being closed up as long as it has been,
Yeah.
I'm really surprised at the condition that it's in.
Yeah, I am too.
You know, it's a shame we have all the vandalism that's occurred.
Yeah, so one of these big rooms could be hardened and potentially turned into jail facility. Down at the end, could be the main entrance.
Oh, was that there? Okay.
Put an entry, or there is a door over here. Isn't
What's
there?
that?
Isn't there a door or 2 over here?
No, there's no doors on this side. Well, maybe I'm turned around.
Because
Where did you come from? Oh, we came from down there.
yeah.
Yeah, there's doors on these 2.
And who's the architect that looked at this thing?
I'm sorry?
You said an architect looked at this building
They
already?
just walked through it. They
Okay.
haven't looked at it in detail.
Okay.
But these have an exterior door here.
Mr. Bowles.
But he was involved in a remodel or the build on this building or something.
Yes.
So he is somewhat familiar with.
Do you remember when this was renovated?
I do not remember.
4th grade, I think, is over here. Is that over here? Evidence Buchanan's class, can't remember.
Is that fire suppression?
You know, we were wondering about that one, Lewis.
I think it might be.
Yep. He gave blue. Can't remember.
I can kind of turn it around. We would have to add on, enclose an area and add like a sally port, carport, where they brought prisoners in.
Oh, okay.
They closed the door so that no chance of running.
And I would think there's still plenty of room wing to,
One of the things, Mario,
Yes, sir.
that, you know, without moving forward with the renovations of City Hall, we're missing out on about $200,000 a year in revenue from the lease of the office space in the existing City Hall. With Olin having moved out, we haven't marketed, because of the situation we're in, we haven't marketed and tried to find a new tenant. And so that, based on the square footage, that would generate about $200,000 or more a year in lease revenue for the city.
200,000 we could do.
I'm sorry?
No, that's 200,000 we can use for other things.
And what Councilman Kane was saying was that based on the size of this building, there is still opportunity to lease office space. Down here, the offices here, potentially could be leased out.
Yeah, that's pretty big space.
And others, I don't know until it is designed and programmed and we have some process in it.
Oh yeah, council's office. You put the good thing.
That's right. Does it look a lot different than when you were here?
No, it's the same.
Is it the same?
Okay, yeah.
a little more glass on the floor.
Yeah, that's a little difference there. Over there, that's the cafeteria and the gym down there.
Yep. And then
Nurse's office is over there. Yeah, telling you.
public services could go in these offices or as may be necessary here. I think one of these has another entrance.
That's the nurses right there.
Yeah, there's another entrance here.
I think.
So this could, they could have a separate entrance for public services down here.
Public service. What do they do with the other building?
I would sell all three buildings. If we made the decision to do this, I would sell all three of the other buildings.
Which is the three? The two, the one we're making, the older one,
The police department,
and the police department.
where the current public services building is, and the city hall.
What if an industrial company was trying to buy the police department? What do we do then? Would we just give?
It's not zoned,
Yeah.
it's not zoned for that.
Okay.
Industrial, yeah, industry couldn't move in there. Offices, probably might be appropriate.
What are these things? Shelves? Old shelves in here?
There's some more.
Yeah, this is.
No.
Nah. Oh, the gym's over there. And I think
Yeah.
cafeteria is too.
Yeah.
Damn, the soccer ball
The
maybe.
answer's gonna be, I talked to him, he's got some plywood they're gonna go and come over to that security. And by the way, I saw him installing some bolts this morning, not to replace stuff.
Cool.
You selling what?
I didn't see this room before when we were here.
Nothing but desk. You give all those back to BASD.
All those desks.
They might need some desks.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a ton load. Oh, that's good. Huh?
We'll put them on the auction.
Variety set.
When Olin Corporation moved out upstairs, they left all kinds of crap. Is this a locker room?
This is the back side of the gym.
Yep.
Found a rest or shower somewhere
At the end down here?
when we were looking. This is one thing we were thinking about, Mario.
About what?
When we have
Oh, yes, because the girls. are over
hurricanes or freezes and what
here.
have
Over here,
you,
men are over
a
there.
place for the homeless or people that,
We actually were talking about.
are displaced.
Yeah. To keep home housing. Yeah, that'd be a good place.
Because we would have a shower facility.
And the other thing we were talking about was the fact that this could become leasable space in place of community house.
Birthday parties.
Holy smoke! Yeah, yeah, we do. Oh, that's the stage. This where we had our morning meetings, morning assembly, every day. We'd all crisscrossed.
What's that?
We'd all be crisscrossed right here, and listen to the principal. Or the police was really involved with the elementary.
What's that?
The police department. I see those folks a lot.
All those file cabinets.
Dolphins. It's dolphin time. I don't remember this
It's a
one.
storage room.
Is this an entrance way to the cafeteria, or?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that way would be a cafeteria.
This is a kitchen. This is really a kitchen.
Yeah, this is the cafeteria right here.
But it's strange, that's the only connection. I guess it goes up higher, both sides.
This would be beneficial as well if you made a little kitchen in here.
Well, we had to make a lot of adjustments. Everything's we're stripped out, and like we took out all the flooring.
You know, this is one of the issues that we'll have. This tile is probably asbestos tile. So I'll have to get that remediated. Maybe.
Yeah, this is a
covered.
cafeteria. That's the cafeteria tables. So we'd be coming all the way back here, Mr. Kelty?
All of this will be our responsibility to tear down or renovate. So to answer your question, Councilman, I don't know whether we tear this end down. Jerry had a thought about the fact that the fire department has talked about the need for additional storage. The museum has talked about the need for additional storage.
Oh, heck yeah, museum needs a lot of storage.
That room down there, that cafeteria, could be used for storage. We insisted it be organized and cataloged and.
Oh yeah, we had little meetings here too.
What's that?
We had little meetings here too. I forgot what for. Can't remember, but we came in here several times.
Music room.
What kind of, well, the max we could go on a general obligation bond is what, 15 million, 10 million?
No, what I would probably say, or what my recommendation to council would be, is to have, what's his name, Brent Bowles come in and do a preliminary architectural evaluation of the building to determine whether or not, in fact, is a solid building, how it might be programmed, and come up with estimated costs for the proposed renovation. And I don't know whether those are going to be $6 million or $12 million. I have no idea.
62.
I think that he had mentioned, he was thinking, what did he say, 7 or 8?
I believe that was a number he threw out there.
But, that's just he doesn't have square footages necessary.
Yeah, that was just
That was just a
off his
spitball.
head.
How do we come in? Yeah?
All over here. That little break in there. I know there's a way to get in here. Table in there. Oh, no, we're in there, really?
Huh?
Yeah, all over.
This is probably a walk-in, this is a walk-in cruiser.
Oh, wow. Nice knowing you, Tim.
My cell phone connection is in there.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see something.
No, you know what we would like this? The pantry.
Hey, I'm gonna close this. Tell me, see if you can open it. That scares me.
See if you can open it.
Are you able to open it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, a little latch there.
That's the lock.
Very good.
Locks them inside.
I just wanted to make sure that nobody, if somebody broke, some kids come in here, that's why they don't get locked inside.
Stay right here.
Definitely be a lot of work, but I think there's a lot of potential.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a lot of potential.
This right here is the first sign of any kind of water damage that I've seen.
And this is in the old section.
Yeah, this is the old section, so I could definitely see it needing a lot of repairs.
But going through the whole place, that's the first sign, it ain't bad.
It looks so huge back then. It was all small. What's over here? Man, there's a lot of rooms over here.
What is it?
There's a lot of rooms over here.
This is the restroom.
Oh, good restroom.
I think women's on this side and men's on the other. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so.
Back here. The boys' bathroom is back here.
We came through here to get out. Man, I'm sweaty. Wow. I'm impressed. Maybe potential too.
Has potential. Move forward, they're slowly.
That's a good breeze right there.
Hmm?
Good breeze. Gotta use these boots.
That one got, there's two of them broke over here.
People probably just get in just to
But there is
take shelter.
significant, there would be significant opportunity to lease office space here.
But that'll be ultimately the agreement would have to be between the BISD kind of has the decision, right? They'd have to tell us, well, y'all do this or that, right?
Yeah, so they would have to release us from the requirement to tear the building down. And the only way they're gonna do that is with cash.
Cash.
Yes, if you weren't on the board at the time, but originally, when we were talking about the land swap, I think it came in back here, guys. Back here. When we were originally talking the land swap with the school district, all this O.A. Fleming property for the property over by the park,
Yeah.
they wanted the city to pay $1 million or $1.2 million or something like that.
For the building?
In addition, because of the fact that they were saying the building had significant value. We had already abandoned the idea at that point of renovating the building for City Hall. But was it just that one door that wouldn't have needed to be?
Yeah, that one door that I saw and then the windows next to it.
Freeport. Councilman Muraira here, touring O.A.Fleming. Pretty nice. Pretty nice tour.
Anyways, they had $1 million or $1.2 million or something like that. And they finally agreed not to charge us anything with the agreement that we would tear this down and build housing on this property. Because of the fact that they need, in addition to money, they need housing. They need more people here because enrollment is falling off for them significantly. They need more housing to allow for additional enrollment.
Man, it's gonna be tough.
And so that was what the agreement was based on. That was the reason why they required us to tear it down. Now, I still think that we can still build probably 32, or maybe 48, 32, 16, 48 houses on the 6th Street and preserve 2 blocks at this end for our soccer complex.
Yeah.
And have a really nice city hall complex here with police and public services in this building. So, but the step take if we want to even consider that, I mean, we don't want to jump off, without looking.
Yeah.
The first step would be to have a preliminary architectural study done to determine the state of the building and the potential layout and the potential cost.
Okay.
And then once we determine that, go back to the school district and negotiate with them to get out of our agreement on what that might cost.
It could be a whole nother park right there.
And then go to the voters on a general obligation bond. My goal would be to do that by next May, but there's a lot of ground to cover between now and May.
Oh yeah.
To determine whether or not we want to have a general obligation bond. It is, it's a big enough deal that we want to make sure we do it right. But anyways, I really do appreciate you taking the time
Oh yeah.
to come out here and look at it. Proximity here to the downtown is advantageous, so. Anyways, alrighty.
Yes sir.
Anything else? Oh, gentlemen, I've got the calendar, the budget calendar. I'm going to be meeting with Kathy in the morning. She's putting together some information for me to review. There is a possibility that we'll get something out for you all to review and potentially have a budget workshop next Monday. I don't know if we're going to be ready or not. It just depends. I haven't seen what she's going to give me.
We got Board of Adjustments on Monday though.
Board of Adjustments is
On Thursday. Oh no. Did y'all say Thursday and Tuesday or Thursday and Monday? It was Thursday and Monday.
I'll double check.
Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, Tim, it's Monday.
I'll have to change it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember. I thought Board of Adjustments moved from Wednesday to Thursday.
Yeah, it moved from Wednesday to Thursday, but you also have a Monday. You have two on that week. On next week.
Oh, that's right. Yep, we do. Yep, we do, because of the fact that
I want
one
to be
is,
on the Monday one.
one is for the demolitions, we're moving forward with demolitions, but this time we actually have several appeals.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
anyways,
So-
so it won't be Monday, we'll get that changed, but, and whether or not we do it, I mean, you'll still have 3 looks at the budget, 3 opportunities before considering for adoption to make changes, even without Monday, but I just wanted to get it forward, so it took less time at regular council meeting the following Monday.
Tim, I was gonna ask you. Okay, so we'll have 3 chances then. 3 more chances to adopt the
Well,
budget.
let me grab it real quick.
Mario, my wife said she can't see the Facebook Live on your.
You know, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to all that stuff because I gotta be really careful online. I went to TML open meetings in Houston, and they told me I gotta be really careful how I post things. It's like I have to make a lot of adjustments online. It's like I gotta separate my personal and then my council profile.